The show's super weird, but we don't want to become lost.
Yeah.
Like that's the bar.
Get lost like lost.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's really fun. I think we both have a really similar sensibility. The show has, I think, a really good mix of, following these characters who are in their mid 20s who are really trying to figure out their lives. They're like very sexually curious, so it's very much about their sex and relationships, but it also has this other worldly alien conspiracy theory B story. So I feel like they blend perfectly together to just like keep you interested and keep it sexy, but then there's always this other mystical element that keeps you wondering.
Yeah, when we were writing it, for me, it was important to keep the this mystery sort of going, because the mystery sort of expands the universe of the show, as opposed to it just being this kind of relationship show, because it's like sex and relationships, like a Sex and the City or Girls or Insecure, but there's this other broader universe going on that, for me as a filmmaker, allowed us to keep the show unpredictable, where you kind of don't know what's going to happen next. I guess kind of spoiler alert, although it's in the trailers, like, there's sort of these sexual confusions and these characters and relationships and dating and Tinder and Grindr and all that stuff. But then at the end, like the lead character Ulysses sort of sees like, is an alien like raping some dude behind a dumpster? Like this idea of like, is this happening or is this just like a weird stoner hallucination?
Mm-hmm. So
Question from Tauntaun.
yes, here we go. All right, so
Big debut.
No pressure.
No pressure at all.
okay, so I love the mystery and the plot arc of it all, but I also really enjoy how the characters don't get lost in it, and then the sex scenes really drive that character development. So in the process of writing, do you ever feel like you have to freshen up the game of how these sex scenes are written? You have to make it nuanced, and you're like, oh no, it's another missionary position. Like, do you ever feel bored of writing these?
Yeah, Carly is sort of a sexpert, is what I like to call it, in the sense that she hosts the Slut Ever Show, so this was like kind of her area of expertise. Like, I've never been to an orgy or a sex party or BDSM. Yeah, so, but Carly?
I like how you just totally handed it off to you over there.
Thank you. I think that we both come from a place where we find sexuality such an interesting and endless, expansive topic. I mean, his movies have had crazy avant-garde sex really since the late '80s. Yeah, and definitely, I've been researching sexuality for over a decade now. A lot of what I do in my show Slut Ever is I go and interview people who are work in a BDSM dungeon, or interview people who are in a polyamorous relationship.
You can have all the fun.
Right, exactly. So all those, that's my job. So that was pretty much like a decade's worth of research, and I've just dumped it all into the first season of the show.
All right, so Now Apocalypse premieres tonight at South by. Where's it premiering?
It's 9 o'clock on Stars, and you can get it on the Stars app, $9 a month. Stars app.
Stars, you can download it. So thank you guys for being on. We're going to do another interview with the people in front of the camera who have to act out these sex scenes and all the other craziness you have planned for them.
And yeah, they're not very good looking, and they're a little bit self-conscious about it. So
we know how to work it high.
Yeah,
so
treat them nicely.
Thank you guys for being here, and we'll be back with more from Now Apocalypse after this.
Thank you.
Thank you.